What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, today's video will not be the longest one because I have called and unfortunately it is not so easy for me to do these videos. But on today's video I will show you that Richard Hoffman dismissed his own arbitration, and I will explain you his thoughts about this action. On top of that, I will explain you some updates in regards to the RICO enterprise and who might be involved in this case. And at the end of this video, I will share my personal story. That is why, guys, please watch this video till the very end, because it is very important for me personally. And before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and hit the like button for me. I think with your help, I will get much better very soon. So, and let's start with this statement. On my yesterday's video, I showed you this footnote, and it is page 2 of the lawsuit that was filed just several days ago by Mark Basil's firm. And it says, plaintiff reserves its right to convert this action into a class action pursuant to following laws. And guys, I know that class action lawsuit is the worst solution that we might even have. On top of that, I know that not so many people might benefit from this class action lawsuit except the lawyers who filed this lawsuit. But at the same time, guys, it is not the class action lawsuit, and I think it will never happen because it is not even plan B. It is plan C or maybe plan D or plan E in the path to the resolution. Because if TradeStation will try to push the case to the arbitration, definitely with these changes to class action lawsuit, we will be able to prevent them to do it. And this is the only reason and the main reason why we have this footnote. So let me show you next news. Richard Hoffman just several hours ago made this video. He published it, as you can see, 10 hours ago. And here he explained the reason why he dismissed his MMTLP arbitration. And guys, I highly encourage you to subscribe to his YouTube channel, Not Legal Advice, KNOT, and to watch this video, because he explained his point of view, and he did it, he was doing it for almost 20 minutes, as you can see. And Richard put himself in the arbiter's place. What would Richard do if he were the arbiter and wanted to harm the MMTLP community as much as possible? And then Richard realized that the worst option for us was a decision in our favor, but with the lowest possible refund price, which is $2.9. And guys, Richard explained this potential resolution extremely clear. And he made this conclusion because in general, all of the actions, all of the motions that were filed by Richard were dismissed, but at the same time, all motions that were filed by Fidelity were granted. And for example, if Richard asked for some documents, this motion was denied. And if Fidelity asked for some documents, this motion was granted without any problems. On top of that, the age of the main arbiter and his behavior in this arbitration wasn't perfect, and Richard asked to change this arbiter for at least 5 or 6 times, and all of these motions was definitely dismissed. And guys, we know and we found out that potentially it might be even a conflict of interest of this arbiter and these type of proceedings, because in general, one of the counterparties are paying to arbiters, are paying to this panel, and that is why arbiters basically cannot do anything against their employer. And this is a huge red flag of this arbitration. And the last reason why Richard dismissed this arbitration is the TradeStation RICO lawsuit. And he will follow this lawsuit very thoroughly, and depending on the first preliminary results, he will make his next step towards the potential actions against the wrongdoers. That is why, guys, I highly encourage you to watch this video and to subscribe to his YouTube channel, Not Legal Advice, and to follow his Twitter account, RahRaw999. So, and let me show you these tweets. First of all, Raman Soups wrote this 9 hours ago. And for those of you who don't know, Raman Soups is the person who is trying to push our case down. And he said this: "How far can you come by, Soup Space? We need to go over the Anna and TradeStation lawsuit. And so far, only Pulter and the Skeptic crew is available to break it down, Rico style. For 30 minutes, I can allocate 80% of the tips. Let me know." And Richard answered, "Cannot, but I would say it all comes down to the arbitration clause. If bound by arbitration, it will become a class action. If somehow they beat the arbitration petition, then the case has value and is dangerous because of open discovery. FINRA arbitrations have very limited discovery, and perhaps arbiters are conflicted because one party is really paying their fees and could be a repeat customer." So he explained perfectly well, and I think it is a quite wise decision because, guys, think of it like this. If the decision is granted in our favor, and if the solution is just a payout for the base price of $2.9, the price of MMTLP shares, that was basically the last price of MMTLP shares on December the 8th. Who will benefit out of this decision? No one. And that is why we have to rely on the most prominent solutions, and definitely for now it is a RICO lawsuit. So let me show you another quite interesting thread that started by Busy Brand's tweet, and he basically hosted a space call, and it's titled MMTLP TradeStation and Actions. Let's have a chat. Is Sifu worried? And Amy responded, why would Doug Sifu be worried? He doesn't run TradeStation. Guys, for those of you who don't know, Doug Sifu is the person who is CEO of Virtu Financials, the company that potentially was involved in the illegal process of counterfeiting the shares of MMTLP back in the days. And definitely he denies everything, and we cannot say it for sure, but definitely the lawsuit might bring this information to the table. And all the wrongdoers should think twice before they start to do anything in regards to our case. So, and Junk Sabi responded to Amy's tweet, and she wrote, why would Doug Sifu attack unprovoked a community of defrauded shareholders whose ticker doesn't trade, seeking a reconciliation for their assets that have been frozen for over 530 days? If nothing is wrong, and there is no imbalance of shares, though FINRA confirms there is and TradeStation has admitted, why is Doug declaring the MMTLP will never acquire a share count? What is he so afraid of? Why would Doug deny involvement in MMTLP when we have evidence he was and he is? The lawsuit is not about TradeStation. It includes DOE defendants as part of criminal enterprise. The net gets wider and wider every minute. And Amy again responded, so you are linking Doug to TradeStation because he replied to a tweet about MMTLP. You are very good at pulling at heartstrings about your decision to buy a stock, but your connection doesn't hold water. And Junk Savvy wrote this, guys, let me quote you in details. No, not at all. I saw what you did there. I didn't claim his tweets connected Doug to the criminal enterprise RICO. He's connected to the MMTLP fiasco, and we have proof Doug knows it. Any firm who participated with or profited from TradeStation's illegal activities is implicated. Discovery is going to be wild. I don't regret my investment. No heartstrings necessary, just facts. Facts that are exposing the market cartel you so often defend. Funny how you claim to know so much about your Twitter friend and his business practices, asserting that he does and doesn't not do, but fail to answer simple questions that don't serve your or his preferred narrative. but keep blaming the victims of his fraudulent activities. Remember, he has a public record of it. And guys, we have to have an answer only for one question. What is the share count? Release the bullshits and everything will be solved within a minute. On the one hand, if we are wrong, definitely it will prove it. But otherwise, if something wrong with the system, if something wrong with the broker-dealers or major hedge funds or even authorities, we will find this as well. And guys, ask yourself, why do they need to hide this information? The answer is obvious. So, let me show you another quite interesting update, again from Junk Savvy. In regards to the Virtu Finance, she wrote this: Doug Sifu, Virtu running their own parody firm, and she refers to this tweet that was published by this weird name, BBBYQ. It doesn't matter. So, this tweet was published on April the 2nd. Central Bank of Ireland issues warning on authorized firms Virtu Finance clone. What's going on over there in Ireland, Doug? And here is the screenshot of this warning. And guys, it was issued back in March of this year, in mid of March of 2024. And this is a warning on unauthorized firms, Virtu Finance, as you can see right here. Definitely, this might be a part of their scheme, of wrongdoers who are hiding the short positions from authorities by switching them to the overseas brokerages. And that is how they can tell that nothing is wrong with certain asset. And that is why FINRA and the SEC cannot see this information. But definitely everyone knows about this scheme. And as a retail community, we have to fix this issue. So guys, the last but not least, let me remind you that we have to wait the space call that will be hosted by Junk Savvy, where Wes Christian will explain his investigation and his latest achievements in regard to our case. That is why, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.